ends up not being a good one. Yards as he's tackled at the 20.
He calls play Macklin.
Jones looking to throw right away.
Good read. Damn, how many that tackle? Good read.
The 25 after a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. First carry now for Pierre Strong. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a first down drive of the game, and clearly something is
Congrats on that play.
Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And they will take over 1st and 10.
I need to work on my play calling. My play calling needs to get better. Play calling needs to get better. Needs to.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, what the heck?
And this intercepted on the first play.
Oh, my controller. Why did it stop?
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. I saw the pressure coming at him. Then just
what the heck was that?
hit him as he threw it. And and the interception ensues.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He
Look at this.
talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They send Parker in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's strong.
Come on, 57. What are we waiting for? Come on.
20.
David, you saw the hole.
You're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
It's not bad.
Looking for Foreman. He's got him. Touchdown, New England. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Pats use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and that makes the score 7-0.
I kind of dropped him again.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Something's up. That's not even. They still didn't win. What's he today?
Will start at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Oh, struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college
I don't know what he's doing.
He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got
Just
between his ears.
this zone's is still on.
For knowing where
So
the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Let's see what this is.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Out left and complete to Thornton. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They haven't made much much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones.
That's a pick. There we go.
It's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeau. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board for a CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Did right in front of his face.
Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get him next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Gets it quickly out wide to Fulton. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll look to throw again. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Hold on, set. 21, 21, 21.
A give running right is strong here. Shreds him with a stiff arm. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down
set
to
up.
9.
Damn, this is rough.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Strong.
Oh, I missed him.
He gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Jared Davis. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones.
They beat the shit out of you again, too.
He's got him. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Fulk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Jones.
No, come on. That's impossible again, too.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick 6 against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick 6 of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick 6, the other comes back and matches it. These are two defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams themselves.
Extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Jones, looking to throw on second down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And that pick six, Charles, that moves it up now to a 3-touchdown advantage. A great individual defensive effort there to continue what has been a very lopsided first half.
Walk over here, don't sit down and cry.
Seatbelt, right? Because you know, as a former DB, when I see a pick six, I'm up and jumping up and down watching it. Yeah, I'm supposed to be neutral, but those kind of plays, they excite me every time. They are in absolute control in this one. Nice play there.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now. As this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make
how many picks do you want? How many picks do you want me to give you?
Throw it out the window.
Tell me.
Let's get back on track here.
How many picks do you want me to give you?
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
That controller sounds weird.
I can't find my headset, the piece. I don't know where it is. You gotta plug it. You gotta plug the flash drive into the That's missing.
2nd and 10 from the 25.
Where are you going?
In motion, Slayton. The throw once more on 2nd and 10.
No.
Jones.
Again. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Marcus Jones picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return.
Every pass is like that.
Well,
this is crazy.
Sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough.
Every pass is like this.
Defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Uncle, I think you need some motion.
Give to Strong running right. Down to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No play. Nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
You saw a baby PBB. Yeah, he finally has hair right here.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Hello. Hello. Where do you keep going?
Looking to throw. Jones.
Hello.
Yeah, that's crazy. Every pass he throws is perfect.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Every pass he throws is perfect. Every pass I throw is short.
going, Uncle?
Here we go, get set.
Give up the middle to Strong. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they wouldn't move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And the Patriots are going to go 1st and goal as the tackle is made about the 5.
And remember, this drive
Looks like the one that somebody gave it to me.
and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
I got some money to spend, man.
Here we go, 11.
You heard what your son said? He said, I got some money to spend, man. After I said that, he looked at me and smiled.
And he's going to press this one forward.
Oh my God.
Stop it right around the 1.
You heard me?
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Elliott, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Elliott. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time. So
What are you doing?
made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So on 4th down, Jones jogs off, and on comes a longtime vet, Nick Folk, for the Pats field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
No. What are you doing?
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and they come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. And he'll just take a seat in the 25-yard line.
Leaving. Peace.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Yo, come on, how I change directions like that?
Yardage to the 35. They're able to convert.
Yeah, crazy.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap.
It's called a pancake.
Him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Yo, that linebacker literally wasn't even facing me.
1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. 25 yards that time.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the 24, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's
This guy's man-to-man defense is crazy.
Like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Touchdown, Giants!
I've never seen man-to-man defense like this.
Darius Slayton as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Gano the extra point. And
Yo.
cut this to a 17-point
What's
spread.
good, bro?
So not much
I'm going out tonight. Why, you in town?
This first half as the kicks away.
Somebody said, come through, come out. We coming out. We going out
Return
tonight.
is Jones from the
My man's birthday.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid,
Yeah.
and he's dropped at the 18.
We probably leave probably like, what time? 11 o'clock maybe? You coming out?
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively,
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Come through. I said, come through. It's going to be a good time.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I bet. Because you're only like 2.5 hours away anyway. Alright. Oh, yeah. You're right. More says more, so 3.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Look at the bodies here.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now Jones, a final shot before break. Escaping the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. In motion, Slayton. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jones now on first down. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even bigger goal if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Jones now on first down. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Omaha! There we go. 11.
40-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter. Jones throwing to start the drive. Going deep here for Parker. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Devontae Parker, 40 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Good job.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Here we go.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he drops it incomplete. Our struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll run with Barkley. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. A first down carry for Barkley.
Oh, block him to God damn.
He's got this all the way down now to the 32. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Here's Jones on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw. Jones. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw.
So that right tackle ain't blocking nobody. My God. That's ridiculous, yo. He crossed right in front of your face. You didn't block nobody.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material.
Looking to throw. Jones. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England.
The same thing over and over.
And the Patriots have opened the lead up to 30. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Full connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
So this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now Jones to throw on third down. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he will be marked down short of the first.
That's crazy, the coverage is good.
29. So the
coverage is amazing.
For 6 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. The slot man in motion right.
Jones back. A couple of fakes as he'll
where's the
man? It's Gordon.
He went in motion, the guy didn't go with him.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. A handoff for Strong.
Has to block again.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
I know that every now and then we get those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus 3.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Here we go. 11.
Back to throw. Jones. This is
Oh my God.
Patriots. Anthony Ferguson from 10 yards out. And the Patriots continue to pour it on here in the
This is
fourth.
crazy. Every pass, perfect. Perfect. Look at this shit.
And watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again.
Come on, man. Cut this bullshit out, man.
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Oh, it's short pass again.
Game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Every
Yeah,
pass
you're
is
right
short.
about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Going in motion left, that's Campbell.
Deer Park is celebrating its 150th anniversary.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I'm a night out, it's a different mode. I'ma have to make a pen of 6 on a pinky toe. Hurt you with a shooting guard.
Here we go.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Timberland. Elsa.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long.
Nobody
He's
open.
going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Me and my dog, we on tour. Me and my dog,
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out. And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
This is our favorite breakfast. My buddy and I love foods overnight. They pack with whole food ingredients like chia seeds, flax, real fruit. There are vegan options too. Plus you...
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Handoff, strong run left. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
21.
Looking to throw. Jones over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The offense on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run with Strong. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
61 yards on the ground for him so far.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
And he's got some space here. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That good for 19 on a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. That ball caught by Slayton. 23 yards, the final tally. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Okay, here we go. Hey, why shift, Max? Elsa!
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Jones on 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Toward the back of the end. 3 first downs. That's a pretty good recipe for success. Jones on 1st and 10.
F-18!
Toward the back of the end zone.
Go Gunner! Go Gunner! Go Gunner! Go Gunner!
Here's Jones to throw on 2nd down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Johnson.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones buying time to his left.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. What the heck? These niggas are doing everything.
To the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut
This
out
is
over
crazy.
the final 2 quarters of this game.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead, late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
That game was terrible. Every pass I threw was short.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes.
What kind of defense
That's
was
exactly
that?
how they're playing this one out.
On for the extra point is Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This one is Slayton over the middle.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides